Anyways, everyone is here, and we are heading in to the draft here in game 1. So let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. So it was HippityHoppityBros. I think I'm gonna. I like saying the whole thing. I like saying HippityHoppityBros. It's silly and it feels good. They did get the map pick here, so we're going to see Bronze6 with the first pick in the draft. They ban out the Uther, who last season did a great job as a kind of a tank healer, second healer kind of position, and looks like he's still got some of that potential here. Tyke is banned out as a very meta attack, DPS character. Garrosh banned out here. Very quick start to the ban phase here. Haven't seen any bans specifically towards maybe burn heroes, who, burn down the Immortal quickly. Vala, Raynor, things like that. So let's see where they're going to take us in this draft. Chromie banned out as well. She can poke from a distance. And Sonya, one of my favorite heroes, does pretty good on this map. She has good damage for an offlaner. She has good damage onto the Immortal. So she can help during the objective phase, spin to win, does well in the laning phase. Just kind of a good overall hero, but tricky to pick first because there's a lot of counters, simple counters to Sonya. If you can stop her from spinning, a lot of times, she's in danger. So they can play into that. We see the Mal'Ganis and Alarak. Alarak, this is a great map. This is one of his niche maps. I mean, a good Alarak player can take him anywhere, but here, Alarak can reposition enemy heroes into Immortal stuns. So that can be pretty scary. Mal'Ganis, just endless chaos he basically brings to the table with just his Fell Claws and his sleep. And we see a Varian and a Cassia here. Thinking this is a taunt Varian in the front line, but only because they already have the Sonya. But Twin Blades is good at burning the Immortal, but I don't see it coming out here. Stukov banned out by the HippityHoppityBros. Good follow-up to a Varian taunt. Cassia, not insane burn, not like a priority burn hero, but good damage, good team fight damage, and a pretty strong pick overall. Ana banned out here. That's a good ban for the nano boost. You don't know if you see a Ana Li Ming coming in the 3-4 here. That's a great combo and pairs really well with this team. So that's taken off the table now. Let's see where the HippityHoppityBros want to take this. Thanks Shady7 and BakJ for following the stream. Means a lot. Glad to have you guys in here. Enjoy your balls. You can always play balls up. Try your luck. Boom. Easy 100,000. All right. In the 3-4, there's a Greymane and a Gazlowe. Vala picked up. So Greymane, a great burn hero. That's the kind of auto attack hero you want. Gazlowe actually really strong as an offlaner, bringing the DPS onto the Immortal. And Vala, a classic here. Here's the new Malfurion. Let's see if he's going to pick that sleep talent. So, good amount of auto attack damage on the right-hand side here. With the Vala, the Cassia. It's pretty good burn. Greymane and Gazlowe bringing most of the burn on the other side as well. I would say burn is pretty equal for both teams here. Vala needs to stack her Q before her burn gets really strong, and that doesn't start till level 4. So potentially not too much value in the first Immortal from Vala as far as the heavy burn. But with the Varian frontline with the taunt, there's good follow-up with the Malfurion root. Cassia can put in tons of damage alongside Vala. That could potentially be just a blow-up potential there on a Varian taunt. And for HippityHoppityBros, I mean, Mal'Ganis with the Anduin. Mal'Ganis can. I love Mal'Ganis with Anduin because Mal'Ganis can just kind of play crazy, be deep, causing chaos, sleeping the enemies, and then just get pulled in if things get a little too hairy. Anduin just uses his pull to bring him back in. Let's go ahead and head into game number 1. And on the left-hand side here, we do have your HippityHoppityBros. Captain Charleston on... Who's that? Is that Mal'Ganis heading top? No, that's Gazlo heading top. Dirix on the Alarak. TZ Destroyer on Anduin. Cedric's on the Mal'Ganis, and Titus playing Greymane, HippityHoppityBros. And on the right-hand side, Bronze6, Ferret 102 on Malfurion, Kira playing Cassia, Mark playing Vala, Danny playing the Varian, and up top we've got Secret 333 on the Sonya. And everyone kind of going to their lanes here. Gazlo, Sonya top, 4-man bot for both teams, just hiding, waiting for that wave to show up. Nothing really happening yet. Let's take a peek at that Malfurion talent. There we have it. We do see Emerald Dreams. That's the new talent with the sleep after the root expires. See if that gets some good value. I'm guessing it will, because it's just a very strong talent. Thunderstroke already at 5 stacks here for Cassia. That is an endlessly stacking quest at level 1 for her. And some good damage from Bronze6 to start that off. They get a nice control, a lot of taps coming out on the side of HippityHoppityBros. So I'd say that was a successful start for the side of Bronze6 down here. Dirix taking extended lightning on his Alarak at level 1. So that's looking like a lightning build. I'm not sure what's the meta pick for Alarak as far as builds go, but we call this the Pikachu after level 16 because he just starts zapping everywhere. Let's see if he can get that. So to get the big reward here, he wants to hit 3 heroes with his lightning. Let's see if he can pull that off. Another little engage here. There's a silence and a nice follow-up from Mal'Ganis. Cedric trying to close that up. Kira down to 60 health, but does back away down to, oh wow, single digits on the health bar. Well played, and there goes Titus to close that up. Will he get away? Under 50, very nice. Testing the limits, and HippityHoppityBros taking first blood. Let's see what's going on up top. Gazlo and Sonya going back and forth. Neither of them have a mana bar, so they can kind of do this endlessly. Gazlo looking like he's got a little bit of a leg up right now as far as the health bars are concerned, but Sonya trading it back a little bit. Here comes level 4. This is where Varian comes online with the taunt. So this is the taunt as we expected. Got the W build going for Sonya. I've seen a few of those lately. I haven't really played W build when I play. I guess I got to try it out. I've seen a few Sonya players using it lately. Cedric trying to get a combo here on to Varian. And here we go. We've got negatively charged. So this is where Alarak can start really stacking his lightning. Every time he gets someone hit in the middle, he's going to get another stack there. Immortals spawning. Cassia working on this bottom. And let's see what the teams want to do here. Bronze6 looking like they're going on to defense. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. Cassia was out in lane and she gets caught out. She was out there all alone and the whole team of HippityHoppityBros. And now they're making a move onto Sonya. She's trying to get away, but Secret is not staying alive here out in the open. And they're going to get the leg up here on the Immortal. Is HippityHoppityBros. They have yet to clear their top, but let's see, they're going up as a squad to clear this in the halftime show. And it looks like Danny and friends are planning on defending. Mark stepping back to hurt the Immortal. Let's see. Danny's got the taunt onto Mal'Ganis, and now there's the sleep behind it. Bought a little bit of time. They actually got some good burn out of that. They've lowered the shield pretty significantly, but they had a lot of work to do, and it looks like HippityHoppityBros are going to take this first Immortal heading top. And we can see the solo laners switching sides here as the 4-man goes to push with the Immortal. Here's the puncturing arrow quest for Vala. This is what makes her really strong at burning the Immortal throughout this game. With her Monster Hunter at 1, this does bonus damage off her Q to the Immortal. And then these stacks that she can get from hitting heroes with her Q just makes it all the more stronger. So this Q build is basically commonplace on this map for the burn on the Immortal. Let's see as they go in. They've got the whole front wall here, HippityHoppityBros, but the Immortal's almost dead. There's the Alarak pushing into the Immortal stun, and that's why Alarak is so good on this map. Very well played from Dirix there. And now they're going in further. Danny goes in for the taunt, but has to step back. And there's another silence and a huge combo from Dirix Titus closing the kill there onto Vala. A lot of low health bars. Will Bronze6 be able to follow up? And there's a pull to save Dirix and save his sadism. Up to 92. He lost some sadism from his level 1 and level 7, but he's getting it back. Does more damage to heroes the more kills he gets throughout the game. And there's another taunt onto Mal'Ganis, but not quite enough. Very low health. Might he get away? Looks like they are able to step back. Down bot, Captain Charleston and Secret still going head to head. Not too much. This is the bane of the solo laners. And back up here, let's see if there's going to be any action on this camp, and it looks like it's going freely to Bronze6. I think that was a call by the HippityHoppityBros to kind of wait for 10. They've got the 10 advantage, and they don't want to give a fight up right now. So a heads up play to kind of just sit back, clear this out. Gazlo smartly stepping back, knowing that Bronze6 would be coming down. And this is going to be level 10 for the HippityHoppityBros, squadding up as 5 right now. Cassia up top clearing. And let's see what we got at level 10. We've got the Robo Goblin for the bonus basic attack damage. So that's extra DPS on the Immortals here as well. Carrion Swarm for the survivability. Holy Word Salvation. No Light Bomb here. So actually a pretty good call. They don't have too many things to break up the Holy Word Salvation. Varian would have to taunt. Sonya would have to spear. And Vala with her Reign of Vengeance at level 10 will potentially have one as well. Valkyrie. Okay, they've got a few, but they've got to burn a lot to break that. And let's see how this goes. Halftime coming in quickly. Holy Word Salvation, go for the throat and counter strike. On the right hand side we see the shield wall. Leap from Sonya, gotta like that. Trying to get the big engage. Reign of Vengeance. So leap is going to stop the Holy Word Salvation as well. That's like an instant block there. Let's see if Holy Word Salvation can end up getting any value this game with all of these counters. We've got the Tranquility for Malfurion. Valkyrie. Oh, and there's a Valkyrie onto Mal'Ganis, pushing him in deep, and there's the Holy Word Salvation. No one to stop it. Very good value, and it looks like HippityHoppityBros going in for more action. Going deeper, going deeper. Kira, is she going to be able to get out of here? Doesn't look like it. Root onto Mal'Ganis, but the rest of the team is on the hunt. Varian pops is protected by the way. Ferret just trying to survive now. And wow, what a pull from Alarak. Too tanky is the Varian. Sonya starting to burn this Immortal as no one is around. But HippityHoppityBros, back-to-back Immortals here, looking pretty strong into this combo. And it looks like Secret, speaking of combos, eats a fat one herself there. So look at this. They've got the 5-man defense. Gazlo is up top. So HippityHoppityBros do want to think about this before pushing too hard, knowing that they've only got 4 versus 5 down here, and they smartly just escort the Immortal, and wow, look at this. How do I check the health on this? There's not even a pixel. There's not even a pixel. Never seen that before. All right, back to the action. Danny going under his fortified tower here. I don't even know who hit that. Just kind of fell apart on its own. Just the structural integrity was just not there. 25 stacks from negatively charged here for Alarak so far. Level 16 is where he can really start stacking those with the double. He starts getting doubles, and that could really come online. Valo with 4 puncturing arrows, you know, you gotta get this a little more stacked. At this point, it's tricky because, you know, you gotta be focusing those stacks, but you also want to, you know, ooh, and a nice leap. And that is dead Gazlo. Very nice gank there by Bronze6. Get a little action, you know, try and stabilize here, try and reach level 13. And there's a couple more puncturing arrows, so she gets a few combos like that. She'll be able to finish that quest and really cap off that damage. HippityHoppityBros slowly just gathering that XP, letting the lane push on its own. Very nice macro play there, and their camp is ready just in time. 3 seconds till the Immortal spawns, and the enemy camp will not be ready in time. So let's see how the teams handle this, because this is Bronze6's first chance to get the leg up on halftime here, and they might just get it. HippityHoppityBros trying to do what they can to get there as well, but that is going to be halftime advantage to Bronze6. This is the first time they're going to have it. Level 13, this is their chance to get back in here. They've been kind of getting squibbled a little bit in these team fights, and let's see if they can catch one now that they are on even footing. Making their way to their camp, but Cedric's got a nice angle on them, and it looks like the whole team, actually, knowing that they're on the camp, is going to burn the Immortal. And you have to question if going for the camp is the right call there. They are going to get the fight they want, but the taunt is onto Gazlo, who does have the unstoppable. Walks away Secret with the leap on, but there's a Rain of Vengeance on the rest of the team in the background. And the Immortal does go over to HippityHoppityBros. Alarak closing the kill onto Cassia. Cedric going in with his Carrion Swarm to catch another one. Varian might not get away this time. That's a second kill for HippityHoppityBros, looking strong in these team fights. There's the sleep on the back end of the root. Very nice play by HippityHoppityBros. They get the Immortal, they get the team fight, and they're pushing here onto the top keep now. We're going to probably want to look for something before level 16. Let's see if they're going to want to make a play here. They don't have their Tranquility, but every other thing is up for Bronze6. And there's the Immortal stun. No push this time. There's a taunt under towers onto Gazlo, but he does step away. Taunt on cooldown now. Secret still has the leap. Top keep is down. Let's see. Cedric's coming in for that sleep. Does catch one. Secret very low. And there is the taunt onto Cedric's. Silence returned to Danny, and there is the Holy Word Salvation. The Valkyrie to pull in Anduin does not make it out alive this time. And this could be just what Bronze6 was looking for. The leap catches Greymane. Titus down to 20% health here. Taunt onto Cedric's again. Titus going in. Ooh. Go for the throat onto Varian. Does get the kill, but 3 down. Mark trying to close these kills out. Can he get Alarak? And that is the sadism, knocked back down to 80. And that's a full team wipe there for Bronze6. Lose the top keep, but a great defense there, bringing them back into the game. And Vala, just like that, at 14 stacks, really getting them in that team fight, looking really nice, was Mark. So just like that, advantage still in the favor structure-wise for HippityHoppityBros, but this is what, you know, this is what they were looking for Bronze 6 to get back into here. Mark taking the top camp, Sonya clearing out lanes. Let's double check everything's looking good. HHB looking strong, I would agree. And HHB going down to that bot. HHB, it's nice, but I just want to say HippityHoppityBros. It's too fun. Gazlo going up to clear the top side. No vision on to Bronze 6, so there were danger pings there. Looks like they did show. And Gazlo continuing to clear relatively safely as Titus and friends going for the camp. But look at this. There's the taunt here onto Mal'Ganis, who does get pulled away. Secret on the camp right now. Are they going to give this up? Doesn't look like they want to have that fight. Gazlo was not there, and heads up play by HHB to step back. And halftime also looking good for Bronze 6 again. They do have the halftime advantage again here. And let's see if this is kind of the comeback they were looking for. There is a camp pushing down bot. And it looks like Bronze 6 aggressively going to try and push in. And the defense coming in from HHB. Now taunt in onto Mal'Ganis again. Kira, though, getting caught out. A lot of damage. Cedrix pops the carry-on swarm to stay alive, catch some health. Protected, by the way, from Danny, as Gazlo coming in with his attack. Oh, and that is just a huge stun. Big go for the throat, and Titus just looking for kills. Whoo! Big damage, and with 3 dead, it looks like HHB says, this is game over, boys. Let's go for the core. Varian and Sonya alone on this final defense. Sonya coming home now, does not have leap. This looks like it's going to be GG. I don't think there's nothing really that Danny and Secret can do here. And HHB looking strong, looking for their first domination victory. Well, actually, a lot of low health bars, but the holy word salvation. Okay, game 1. Going over to HippityHoppityBros. Very nice. Doesn't he actually even get to level 20? Well played by them into that taunt Varian combo. You know, the taunt was going on to Mal'Ganis a lot, and without, I feel like you need something like a curse bullet to start that that combo on the taunt to really be able to kill someone like Mal'Ganis. Because there's just so much tanky, and you know, and with the heals coming behind it, it's pretty tough. So 14 kills to 6 we see here. Everyone managing to die. I like that. Everyone does catch a death. Pretty even across the board. Cassia and Vala, death champions of the game, pumping out the damage though, doing what they can. And we see Alarak. Saw some really nice Alarak play there. I mean, Alarak, I'm curious if it ends up being a target ban. It's one of his better maps because of, as I was saying, those immortal stuns. And he had a few good combos into those. So I wonder if that will be a target ban going forward. So let's see where we end up for this next map. Let's check out some of the talents here. Greymane, actually, look at that, 6 kills. Go for the throat, really doing some work there. And our talents, anything out of the ordinary here. We did see the Manticore coming in for Vala there, but not enough. A little too late to make the difference there. The Leap did have some value in that big team fight there. So that's always a fun talent. And that Holy Word Salvation, that's a tricky one to pull off because you just basically self-root and say, please don't touch me. We had that Pikachu talent coming in, Lightning Barrage at level 16 here. Hitting an enemy hero with the center of Lightning Surge allows a free cast onto a different target. That's where the Pikachu really starts to come online. I didn't really get to see it. Wasn't paying attention for it at that time. Overclock. Gazlo started to have basic attack percent damage. Pretty cool. So overall, look pretty good. And it looks like the teams are ready for another game already. Wow, so they are ready to go. Yeah, Team Azusa, Dirix Alarak, so good. I gotta agree with you there. That was pretty much insanity. So let's go ahead and see where we're going for this next map. Let's see who took the map pick. It looks like HippityHoppityBros had map pick as well in this game, and we're going to Volskaya. So this is a fun map. I feel like the meta's pretty straightforward as far as the macro, especially in the early game. You know, win the protector, take it to the top lane, get ready for the next protector, win the protector, take it to the bot lane. It could be snowbally in that sense, but there are a lot of chances for big team fights fighting over the point. And it looks like the teams are ready to go here. And HippityHoppityBros up 1-0. Let me add that to their score here. As we go into the draft for Game 2, HippityHoppityBros winning Game 1, looking for their first domination victory of the season, I believe, and really showing their place here in Week 4 if they can take this game. Obviously, Bronze6 doesn't want to make it easy, and they want to get that reverse sweep. They want to end this week above that 50% on their games won versus lost. Tychus banned out immediately, similar to Game 1. Nobody wants to see that Tychus. I believe HHB did do the ban on the Tychus in Game 1 as well. Taking a little longer on the bans here in Game 2 is Bronze6, picking the Uther again, though. A lot of time to pick the same thing, but taking their time, making sure they've got their plan ready for the game, using every last second allotted to them. So let's see where this goes. And a Medivh ban. Nice. Love to see Medivh getting some love here. Great niche hero. A lot of potential he can bring. Basically changes the game entirely when there's a Medivh in play. Portals can basically reposition an entire team. Protect anybody. It's kind of crazy. Mal'Ganis banned out. Don't want to see that again. Caused too much chaos in that Game 1. And look at this. Captain Charleston stealing away the Sonya as a first pick here. Is there something I miss as far as Sonya being on top of the meta? Let me know. Johanna and Anduin picked up here. So the Anduin stolen away by Ferret here. Johanna, good on this map. She can hold the point. A lot of survivability. And Dirix says, you let me play Alarak, I'm going to play Alarak. I don't need immortal stuns for my combo. Cedric's coming out with the Muradin. You know, in the right hands, Muradin can be really scary. So let's see if that is Cedric's hands here, because, you know, a lot of his power is locked behind that, hitting that Stormbolt. And you know, we're in the big leagues here, so I expect a lot out of Cedric's to be able to pull that off. A lot of survivability as well. Muradin can hang around, get that third wind if he's going to go third wind, and just top off on his own again real quick. Deathwing and Malthael taken off the table. Deathwing is a nice kind of last pick, sneaky pick, so they didn't want any funny business there if they didn't have the percent damage ready to deal with it. Malthael knocked out, and Cassia here picked up for Bronze6 again by Mark this time. Actually, I think this is a role swap. I believe Mark was on Vala last game. And here's the Orphea. Got a bit of a mage, kind of a melee mage to a certain extent here for Kira. So only the solo laner pick left for Secret. TZ Destroyer popping out the Brightwing here. And Titus on the Vala. A lot of simpler picks to last game, which I considered maybe were map specific, but Vala, I mean, I'll play her anywhere. I love Vala. I love Sonya. I love a lot of these heroes, so this is actually like a great cast for me because these are all heroes I'm relatively familiar with because I play them. So I appreciate that, both teams. Secret rounding it out with the Diva. Diva, another chaos hero here with the bomb, with the boosters, can kind of just wreak havoc on the team and can push a team off of the point when she uses her bomb. So let's see if that's going to work in their favor as Bronze6 tries to come back for that reverse sweep here in game 2. Far and away best bruiser in the Nexus division right now, both in pick and win rate. Interesting, Wono. Leaving up the Alarak again. Monka, I agree. That's a big Monka from me as well. Sonya is, yeah, so Sonya's up there. You know, I love to play Sonya. Maybe I need to start playing Storm League again because the only way I was able to climb was when I was playing Sonya. All right, as we head into game number 2 here, HippityHoppityBros looking for that domination victory. Captain Charleston on the Sonya. Dirix playing that Alarak again. TZ Destroyer on the Brightwing. Titus on Vala. And Cedric's playing the Muradin. On the right-hand side, Bronze6 looking to come back and take us to a game 3. Danny on Johanna. Secret 333 boosted through with Diva. Mark on the Cassia. Kira playing Orphea. And Ferret there on the Anduin. Ferret 102. Dirix coming in close. Trying to get a stack there. And we do see that lightning again for Alarak. Ooh, look at this Monster Hunter on this one as well for Vala. So we see a Q build coming out for Vala. A little bit more of a mage play. And Bronze6 gets the advantage in the clear. Danny well positioned here to slow down the rotation. That's perfect play. But Cedric's actually coming around the other way. Hits Orphea with the Stormbolt. And here's the follow-up from Dirix. A triple silence. And Bronze6 has to be thinking twice about leaving that Alarak up. Captain Charleston catching some of that soak mid as the rest of his team is top, but Bronze6 really ahead in the clear right now. And they've got the advantage to be able to send 2 of their boys over to their turret camp first, as the members of HHB actually, are they looking for a invade? And they are here very fast. Ferret looking like he's in a tough spot, and that's a nice invade from HHB. Very heads up play to steal that, coming from being behind in the rotation to being a turret up, as Kira and Danny working on this top. And this could be a nice little sneaky play. I mean, they lost a turret for it, lost a little bit of XP for it, but it's a nice consolation prize. You've got that healing camp. That could be a big deal on the point. Level 4 coming in here. We do have the Seismic Smash build again. Bleh. Tongue twister there. For Sonya. Q build for Vala. We've got the bribe here for Brightwing. Let's see if she does any cheeky bribes, potentially trying to steal away a camp with the bribes throughout the game. Dream Shot, like to see that. That's a big with balls talent, I would say. Danny going in deep, does have the unstoppable, perfectly timed. We see the dwarf block from Muradin at level 1. Curious with the Diva, because it gives him 4 stacks of block. Diva can burn those quickly, but if it's not Diva hitting him, that can do really well with Orphea's big hitting auto attacks, or Cassia potentially. Kind of interesting though. You know, I'm not going to question his choice here, but I'm more of a third winder myself. But I suck at this game too, so what do I know? Secret got the bomb ready, which is exactly what they want for this first Immortal phase. They want to be able to use that. Cedric and Danny on point, but it is Bronze6 that does have first control of the point. Gives it up. HHB now will be in control after 37% charge. Danny hasn't used the healing camp. Both turrets still on hold for the members of HHB. And it looks like everyone's at level 7 and ready to engage here. We've got the subdue for Johanna. Let's see if she can get that 4-person subdue. I know it's not about the quest, but still great. Uh-oh. Does have to pop the unstoppable early, but able to get away, but very much split off from the rest of the team is Danny. Iron Skin is down. This is a little funky, and look at TZ Destroyer coming in for the bribe. That's 3 turrets now available. And healing camp goes down. This is a disaster. Secret able to pick that up, but not able to hold on to it. And this looks like a disaster for Bronze6 in the early game. 3 turrets and a healing camp. Control of point number 1. Wow. Well played by them. You know, I always have to preface, I always have kind of a slight rooting for a game 3. It's not, you know, maybe in my tone. I root for the whoever lost game 1 just slightly. I try and be as unbiased as possible. But I just want a game 3 always, and that could be to a fault. So nothing personal. I just want to cast more games. All right, so actually missing every shot there is Sonya on the gunner position, trying to get that. Let's see if they can get into that well. The well is the target here. You want to get rid of that before the next Immortal when you have, or excuse me, the next Protector when you have it in the first one. But kind of sporadic play by Sonya here. And it looks like, let's see what they can do on the back end of it. Maybe they can get in. They did get most of the front wall, but that well is protected, and that's a good play by Bronze6. That's an important well to hold on to. Alarak down bot, clearing lanes. Secret able to sneak away there. Level 10 is online, and we do see the leap again. Rain of Vengeance. And let's see if we got some action here. Blink heal. Avatar, and Counter-Strike coming out. On the right-hand side, we've got the Blessed Shield, Ball Lightning, Micro Missiles, Light Bomb, and the Eternal Feast. Both teams sharking around this heal camp here. See if they can get their hands on that biotic emitter. Danny stepping up on this point, saying, I want it, but Cedric waiting for that, jumps in. There's the light bomb onto the point. There is the Eternal Feast as well, and Muradin taking a lot of damage. Nobody's dead just yet, but able to survive. Danny's can't grab the emitter. I think too many turrets stopping him from grabbing it, and it is the blue team able to grab it. 2 emitters down and 2 players down. Count it 3, count it 4. And with all those items, HHB, HippityHoppityBros, looking strong. Granted, they used all their items, but they won a huge team fight there. Let's see if they're going to be able to. They are making their play onto this well now. And it's gone. So they do finally close that up. Sonya pushing in bot. And it's, you know, this can be kind of a snowbally map, but there are always chances because there's a lot of team fights potential on this one. And let's see if they can catch someone out here. Derek's trying to get away. Nice telekinesis, and Blessed Shield does miss there from Danny. And they're going to back off without that engage. They're actually still looking for it. Danny going in further. Silence from Derek's pops the unstoppable. Mark now out in front. And let's see if they can get that kill. Counter-Strike dropped. 2 taking huge damage, and they step away. So a lot of fireworks there. No one goes down, but a lot of cooldowns used by important cooldowns at least. by Bronze6. Secret trying to get that bomb ready for the next protector phase. And that's another turret. So quite a few turrets here. Again, 3 turrets in favor of HHB as control point 2, control point B spawning. Cedric's first to step on it will give control over to HHB to start ticking up the percentage here. Diva still bot. Sonya sneaking up to her team. And it looks like level 13 was the goal for Bronze6 before this engage. This is going to be about as good as it gets for them currently. Let's see if they can catch somebody in the meantime. Blue team is split. They've got players in all lanes, so I'm sure they're willing to step off as soon as they show up here. Bronze6 shows up here, and it looks like Cedric's holding it as long as he can, but without the rest of his team, I'm curious if he's willing to stay. I would like Bronze6 to be a little more aggressive, knowing that the rest of the players aren't here. But now everyone has arrived, and it looks like Diva, caught out by a huge combo, does sneak away, but not long enough. Kira does get pulled and survive. There's the light bomb onto Sonya, but there comes Brightwing to heal her right back up. And a nice Stormbolt from Cedric to close up that kill. Danny not going to survive either. Kira in a weird position. Stormbolt doesn't connect, but everything else does. HHB looking strong in game 2. Looking for that domination victory. Top fort will go down here. And the protector does spawn. Whenever I play this map, I'm like, I'll stand on the point, I'll spawn the protector, but I'm not getting inside. Y'all deal with that. I don't care who I'm playing. I don't like to be involved with that mech. I miss everything. And it looks like, okay, Alarak does step in. Alarak in the gunner position this time. Sonya driving. And let's see what we're going to do here. Bang, they dump right in. They are pushing in mid. See what they're going for. They are going for the mid wall. So they decide against pushing in for the bot well, which is sets up for the third protector phase. Instead, basically just brawling here with the protector. Kira stepping too far forward though and gets brawled down. Just smashed. Fist smash from that protector. And with one down, there is the blessed shield. Cedric's pops the avatar, jumps in deep, misses the Stormbolt, but now it is Mark, who is going down to that counter-strike. Titus looking very low though. Secret coming from an angle. Nice play. Takes out Vala. Alarak actually going down, losing the sadism there. A little too deep for too long. Danny coming back in. And that's another kill. This is kind of like last game. Maybe a little bit of overstaying on the side of HHB, leading to a bit of a comeback for Bronze6. Cedric's in this bush, slowing down the advance onto this camp. So, Bronze6 showing some life here in the mid game as we head into the level 16 talents. And see if we got anything interesting here. Got the fanaticism, got that full Iron Skin build. Got the seething hatred, so the quick stacks for Vala, trying to get up to 10 stacks for max auto attack damage, and the additional spell power on her Q. Gives her that extra bit of burst. And we've got full Q build here for Brightwing. I don't know, is that a common thing? I like the silence at 16, but I like the polymorph talents. But I also suck at this game, so. Dwarf launch for that extra range for Muradin. And then lightning barrage. Again, not quite as many stacks as last game for Alarak, but BOE has a little bit more of that ARAM feel, as there's a lot of laning and just kind of brawling it out to get those stacks. But let's see if the Pikachu at 16 is going to help him. And there's the big jump in from Cedric. Pulls out Mark to survive. The light bomb hits no one as Bronze6 tucks their tail between their legs and just runs away here. They've got a turret and a heal, and it looks like... Oh, he does have the unstoppable. Somehow able to get away there. Wow. Very nice retreat from the players of Bronze6. Had to use a lot of their abilities there to get away. But no deaths. And bot is spawning soon, but Mark might need to be careful. It looks like could end up in the same position as he was in just 30 seconds ago. Does get a kill before he falls, and this looks like some good damage. Dirix might not get out of here this time, and Kira falls, but a lot of kills in response, and Bronze6 showing some life. I like that. Level 20 on the horizon, though, for the players of HippityHoppityBros. They will have the level 20 advantage, and I don't think level 20 will be on time for Bronze6 before they can get this whole protector. I would, you know, they are working on the XP. Yeah, I guess that's more important than just standing on the point. Anduin on his way down there to get that started. They do have a nice item advantage. A turret and a healing. Brightwing with a turret. 2 turrets and a healing pulse for the red team. And it looks like they'll have 2 turrets on the blue team for this fight. 30% and ticking. Level 20 might come online in time here. Very close, but not quite yet. They might have to step back if the blue team gets here. And they are ready. They are making their play. All 5 players are here for both teams. Alarak a little bit lagging. And the red team just steps off, waiting for that level 20 to come online. Everything pretty much ready for both teams here. All cooldowns ready, all ultimates ready. This is going to be a big fight. This is probably game deciding. I ignore pain, Farflight Quiver, Invisible Friends, Rewind, and Hasty Bargain for the blue team. And the red team, oh, little lag there. We've got the Blessed Shield upgrade, Infinity Lightning, Ablative Armor, Varian's Legacy for a little burn damage. I like that. An Eldritch Conduit. Yeah, that's a nice level 24. Let's see if they can protect this well. Nope. So it looks like this fight's going to break out. There's a Stormbolt from Cedrix. A lot of items on both teams. The item advantage is going over, though, to Bronze6 in this fight. This is going to be a big one. Everyone get ready. Tighten up your britches, because this one is probably going to really, you know, blow up here. Danny alone on the point. Let's see if the rest of the team will show up on time. Secret does have the bomb to blow up. Unstoppable is down now for Danny. Light bomb burned, unfortunately, a little bit early there. And Polymorph, Danny taking a lot of damage, might not survive. Here is the healing pulse, 2 healing pulses, and there's a lot of healing actually coming out onto Danny. Everyone's still alive so far. Dirix alone on an island, the rest of his team starting to show up. Secret now, little deep, did pop the bomb, and now it looks like Vala, yeah, gonna be the first kill there. Dirix kind of alone, and Mark getting the kill with that fend. Cedric's getting body blocked. Triple kill for Bronze6. Wow. What a fight. And they had kind of a wonky start, I would say, with the missed light bomb, the iron skin going down for Johanna. But they pull it together. They have the items to back them up. The double healing pulse, keeping people alive. And they start barreling down onto the top keep here. They want to get this keep. And if they can get some kills, they might be able to end the game. I don't know if they can end without it, but they're doing serious damage to this keep. They do want that. They're going in. 20 seconds till Brightwing spawns, and it looks like they're going for it. A lot of damage here. There is the light bomb coming out. I believe it misses again. Cedric's trying to do what he can to slow down the enemy team. Shield is dropping very low, and this looks like a GG. Bronze6 taking game 2. with a huge team fight on that bot point. Well played macro decisions to get to level 20, get those items, and have that big fight they wanted in the late game to come out on top there and tie us up and take us to a game 3. All right, now that we're in game 3, I'm fully unbiased again. I had a slight lean, as I mentioned, for the underdog in game 2. And now totally back to normal. So kind of crazy. Q at 7 kind of odd. Usually shield on Z there. I agree with that on the Brightwing talents. I mean, I'm not going to question anyone's choices here in the Nexus division. But I like those polymorph talents and that shield on, and vision at level 7 on the telly. So look at this. Sonya. I guess the legends are true here. Sonya with top damage. Just kind of just barreling through that game. Looking really strong is Captain Charleston. And our sole survivor, Muradin, manages to survive the whole game. I like that. Orphea, Cassia, top deaths. But they managed to win. So, whatever, right? Looking pretty good. Damage numbers look good. Pretty even on the healing. Anduin, I think, just has just a bit of better output than Brightwing with the passive healing. So that's kind of expected. And overall, 15 kills to 9. So kills, obviously not everything. As Bronze6 able to take that one and take us to a game 3. So let's check out some of these talents while we wait for this third lobby. We had that Q build from Vala. This is pretty much standard on the Q build. 16 can be a bit of a flex. And just like that, they are ready for a game 3. So I guess we won't get to spend too much time on the talents right now. But go ahead and take a peek while I get us ready here. All right. So let's see who picked. It looks like, again, map pick going over to HippityHoppityBros, deciding to take map pick and taking us to Alterac Pass. So we get a little bit of everything today. We got the battlefield for that 2-lane madness, Volskaya for all the items, and now Alterac Pass, just a huge map, 2 bosses, big objective phases, and kind of a different style. So let's see. They kind of taken us all over the place here. Let's go ahead and see where this takes us. Sheesh, nice to see you here. Goes balls up and goes totally without balls. How did you manage that? Wow. Let me get you started again, brother. So here we go, game 3. This is what we like to see. Everyone is ready and everyone's fired up. Who wouldn't be for a big game 3? Alterac Pass, huge map. This one, it's hard to end it early because, you know, the core is defended. If you're not taking down those keeps, you tend to have to take down, in general, at least 2 keeps. You want to get 2 keeps to really weaken the core. Unless everyone's dead and you make a big dash in, you pretty much need at least 2 keeps to close this one out. So I expect a long match, definitely getting to level 20 in this one. And let's switch over because the draft has started. Teams are ready. And we got a lot of similar bans, and Sonya actually being banned out this time. No one gets the Sonya. Each team got 1 chance to play Sonya. And that's it. No more Sonya. Tychus and Chromie. Those were similar bans to game 1 from the HippityHoppityBros. And there's the Uther. Finally makes it through and is a first pick for Ferret 102 here. Mal'Ganis banned out. Sonya banned out. Uther finally making it through the ban phases and gets picked up immediately. Titus popping out the Sylvanas. We haven't seen this yet, but this is a kind of a good win more kind of situation. If you win the objective and just push in even harder with that black arrows. Gazlo coming back for Captain Charleston. Had a strong performance in game 1. Wonder if we'll see the gravel bomb this time, since you don't particularly need the Robo Goblin damage for the Immortal. Let's see if he goes for that Wombo situation. Bronze6 coming back. Let's see what they're going to pick in the 2-3. Got the Rainer for Mark. Secret 3-3-3 picking up the Dehaka. I like Dehaka on a big map. Got that kind of global potential, split push potential. Good macro kind of play there. I wonder how he plays into Gazlo. I feel like Gazlo might win in the lane, but doesn't have that global ability. So Dehaka might just have to kind of play, take it easy, catch the soak, at least in the early game. Lucio banned out, so they are expecting the double healer play here from Bronze6. Banning out the Lucio. Uther kind of playing a kind of hybrid role, can be kind of a mixed tank healer kind of situation. And Brightwing knocked out here. So got a little bit of a choke there on to the healers. Some of the top tier healers. Let's see if we get a Malfurion anymore. He was picked in game 1. Did lose that game, but it was kind of a tough comp. They had the Varian taunt comp going and just couldn't really close the kills they wanted off of it. HHB, 4 seconds left. Picking up the Diablo and the Deckard. That is a lot of CC available for them now, especially if they've got that Wombo off Gazlo as well. And now to round out the draft. Let's see if they're going to pick up a full-on main tank, or they're just going to pick up the second healer here and let Uther do the talking up front. Ooh, Genji and Johanna. Now there is space in the 4-man for something like maybe like the Lunara split damage. Kind of scary into a good Genji though. Lunara can just kind of melt into that. But the spread damage could do nicely into Uther as far as the healing is concerned. They could have a bit of a healing deficit, you could say, in that sense. We get the Greymane. Little more single target situation, which Uther kind of excels at. But Sylvanas does have some spread damage. So could potentially be picking up that space for them. So this is kind of seeing some new heroes on both sides here. We got the Dehaka, the Genji coming out. Really excited to see Kira playing the Genji right now. That's kind of a make or break hero. I play Genji and my team loses every time. But I play against the Genji and my team loses every time. So what's the deal? All right, heading into game 3, 1-1. HHB versus Bronze6. Sheej saying they all have a form of self-sustain. That's pretty true. Yeah, Rainer does have a bit of a heal. Johanna's got her Iron Skin. Dehaka's got the heal. Yeah, that's true. That can kind of make up for the lack of a second healer in that comp. Does Wither with ball. Look at stream comments. D Nasty, you know, I try and peek, and I wish I could look more often. I just only have one screen because I'm a poor young streamer. Poor indie streamer. No big support system. And I try and alt-tab over, but, you know, I feel like you'd rather watch the game than watch the game pause while I go look at comments. So we got to pause 1 second as Danny tries to fix the mouse. And I think the truth ball kind of said it just right. You know, I do maybe look at the stream comments, but they don't show up on my screen. I have to alt-tab to look at them. Sheej, you're absolutely right. We totally suck, and winning just means that the other team just sucked more. So I'm okay with that, considering we like exclusively play ARAMs now. Everyone's doing a little bit of mouse shopping. Danny has to clean the lint off of his roller ball. Am I aging myself by bringing those up? Let me know. I remember having to kind of like take a Q-tip to the mouse, get the crud off of that. Looks like the teams are ready. Danny's got his mouse set up. And that gives me enough time to talk about the teams here heading into Game 3. HippityHoppityBros on the left-hand side, the blue team. TZ Destroyer playing the Deckard Cain. Captain Charleston on the Gazlo. Cedric's playing Diablo. Derek's playing the Greymane. And Titus playing Sylvanas. On the right-hand side, Bronze6 looking for that reverse sweep. Secret 333 on Dehaka. Danny on the Johanna. Ferret 102 on Uther. Mark on Raynor. And Kira, let's see that Genji in action. Dehaka already heading bot. Cedric's going in deep with that shadow charge. Connecting with Kira. Just keeping him on his toes there. Let's see what Diablo took. So this talent was changed in the last patch to give him the healing a little more quickly. So this is what he's going. Feast on Fear at level 1. Wave of Light for Uther, as we see Bronze6 quickly going over to start their camp. Sylvanas and Deckard now making their way over. It looks like there's going to be an advantage at finishing it, potentially, for Ferret and Mark. Yeah, looks like they're a little bit ahead. Other than that, everyone's just in lane. Kira actually took a little bit of damage trading with Dirix up top. Secret 333 getting pummeled down bot. Let's see what build we got there. We've got Enhanced Agility. What was this build called again? I think they call it the race car build, right? Because if he comes out of a bush, he just comes zooming once this is stacked. So basically just killing minions just over time just makes him faster and faster throughout the game. Just a little bit of soak going on up top. Dirix getting a little damage onto this tower. Secret looking all right now, popping some essence. And well timed here by HHB, able to get the clear. And now they have their full wave and their siege camp barreling down mid to get some damage here. And we do have Mercenary Queen at level 4 from Sylvanas for a little extra bonus damage from these mercenaries. And it's only going to be from these mercenaries. There's no other mercenary camps on this this map other than the bosses, and this does not affect bosses. I guess it helps her kill the mercenaries a little easier as well. Secret taking a lot of damage, pops the essence, and here is a nice pull. Captain under towers. Oops, sorry about that on the camera. Secret looking for action, but not quite enough. Nice drag there from Secret, causing the tap. And just like that, the camp is ready again. Man, these camps spawn real quick on this map. Maybe that's the value of the Mercenary Queen, if she can sneak one out while the other team's busy. Captain Charleston did tap. Secret, I don't know if has tapped, but he's just here collecting his essence, getting ready for the next one. He took Hero Stalker at level 4, so hero takedowns get him more essence, as well as hitting heroes with his W. Nobody making their way to the objective just yet. Focusing on the camps is both teams. And Sylvanas, again, able to just black arrows this. Not too much gain, but now another Mercenary Queen enhanced camp coming down towards Bronze6. So let's see, they don't have the black arrows now available for the wall here, but it looks like they're going to actually get a lot out of this because they're pushing in pretty hard. Cedric's taking some tower damage. They get the well mid. That's a lot of bonus to their advantage for HHB right now. And now Black Arrow's back online, disables the fort, and HHB with a huge push mid, ignoring the objective altogether. And just not enough available resource-wise for Bronze6 for that defense, and immediately HHB going up does get the camp started. Danny able to stop it back immediately with just 2 seconds run off the clock. Kira smartly dashes away before Cedrix gets in range for that shadow charge. Dehaka still bot, still getting some action down here. Not much of an XP advantage, and I would say kind of a XP loss because Midford is totally gone in that sense. Got 2 top for Bronze6 as Johanna and Raynor make their way over to the camp. See if they're able to grab this. Danny starting the channel. And that is the channel going over to Bronze6 to start us off here. Getting the small advantage. This one's pretty short. It's only 30 seconds. But they're not willing for a full engage just yet. Cedric's looking for some action. Does get Danny against the wall. Pops the unstoppable. Walks away. Got mini potions here from Deckard with the Ruby. And 2 people. So Danny, I don't think has the Iron Skin ready. He's trying to run away here, but this is going to be a kill. Johanna, first blood of the match as Farrad and Mark trying to clear out mid. And HHB, HippityHoppityBros, looking pretty good around this first objective, as they are wont to do throughout this series. Dehaka just pushing in bot, doing what he can. They do have the level 10 advantage, but without Johanna, there's not much they can do here. And let's see what we got at level 10. We've got the Blessed Shield, Divine Shield, Isolation, Dragon Blade, and Hyperion. Level 10 just coming online now for the HippityHoppityBros as they do get their cavalry marching down the lane. Mid lane already down, so they are focusing on the top side where a boss will spawn. We've got Gravel Bomb, so we do have the Wombo combo potential with Apocalypse, Lornado, Wailing Arrow, and Cursed Bullet for Greymane. Here comes the Hyperion to help clear this out, but we got the Black Arrows turning everything off in the meantime. Iron Skin popped. Here comes the combo. There is an APOC combo right onto Uther. Goes down immediately. Lornado popped in the back, zoning out Mark as they push in on this top fort. There's a route onto Mark. Trying to clear that out on the cavalry. Does get it. Does save the top fort for the meantime. Dehaka trying to clear out bot here. Does what he can. And well played by him to save that bot fort from any real trouble from Gazlo. Red team starting up their camp as Titus and TZ Destroyer working on theirs on the left-hand side. Diablo looking for action. Dehaka on the rotation. Will he get out? He does have the speed boost. So he's at a 10% bonus movement speed on top of his, I believe, 20%. Let's see how fast he goes out of this. Look how fast he goes pulling him back under that tower range. Red team starting the top boss. Raynor does have Exterminator, so that is going to help him pepper this down a little quicker. Diablo is nearby, and so is Greymane. This is a 3v2 as the rest of the team starts to arrive. They make a play onto Cedrix. Dehaka coming in. Misses the ISO, I believe. No, has not gone out yet. Something was missed. Potentially the Blessed Shield. Kira popping the Dragon Blade. Invulnerable now, going in deep. Trying to get Therix. Does get it. Will he be able to get back out? Unstoppable. Everything popped to keep Kira alive, and does trade for the Greymane. Not trade. Does get the Greymane kill. Very well played by them. On Bronze6 to get that, but does basically burn everything. Isolation actually still up. There's TZ Destroyer. Isolation no longer up, and whiffed by Secret. And as the action slows down for a second, notice how I alt-tab, everything freezes. Check out the chat. Don't listen to him. He lives in a penthouse apartment in Miami. You don't know where I live. You have no idea where I live. I'm sure you said that like 20 minutes ago too, so that just shows how often I'm checking the chat. All right, so actually they move away from top, and it looks like HippityHoppityBros are going to get this boss for free, and maybe even get a little more out of this, as Secret being caught out. Let's see if he's able to run away. Pops the stasis, unstoppable also, taking a lot of damage, everything being used to keep him alive, now going deeper, and there is the stun combo taking him out. Genji able to start that. Oh, unfortunate. And now there's basically nothing gained on the bot side there, and a lot gained on the top side for the side of HippityHoppityBros, as they are looking for this game 3 win to take the series. And this boss with the black arrows, it looks like this could be the first keep of the game, because there's a lot of health left on this boss, and black arrows keeping that keep turned off. Kira looking for action. Dragon Blade popped, invulnerable on the Dragon Blade, looking for Dirix. Dirix does get one heal, gets another one. Silence onto Kira, but there is the kill onto Dirix, which was the main focus of that fight. Titus trying to sneak away. That's 2 kills, and this is a nice team fight combo that the side of Bronze6 is showing. Even though they're losing in the macro game, they are winning in these team fights post level 10. And TZ Destroyer, that's a 4th kill. Cedric's just doing what he can, slowing down this push from all of these minions here in the mid. Enhanced agility almost finished here for Dehaka. And look at him zoom through the map. Doesn't need to mount. Can't even mount if he wanted to. And this is going to be the objective being channeled by Ferret. And a 40-second hold here. So a lot of the combo is available for the side of HippityHoppityBros. So they're going to... Oh no, this is not what Bronze6 wanted right now, but that's going to be a nice catch for HippityHoppityBros. Kira stepping back. They do get the boss, but with Dehaka dead, they might not be able to get too much with this. They probably wanted to use this boss to help them channel the objective or push down bot here. But now this looks like it's going to be a pretty easy clear. Cedric's going to try and stall up top here. The rest of the team showing up, and there is the combo. Unstoppable. Very nice cleanse from Ferret to stop that Apocalypse combo. Blessed Shield comes out. Danny, I don't know if he's got the Iron Skin. Taking a lot of damage, going through the slow puddle. Gets pushed away by Cedric's miraculously to survive there. Now the turnaround by Ferret, but no follow-up damage as the boys of the HippityHoppityBros go to channel, and Hyperion just used to stall here as the red team gets ready to defend. Interesting use of Hyperion. I like it. I mean, it stopped them from channeling that. It absolutely stopped the channel. So both teams kind of recuperating. Hyperion on cooldown, but the rest of the combo will be pretty much ready for Bronze6, while a lot of the cooldown's off for the other team, and they do get the channel started. Danny does get that channeled, and there is a Gazlo grabbed, and I don't know if he can get out of that one. Nice tongue play by Secret, and I mean that in more ways than one. Huge wave barreling in top, but I don't think a wave can just take out the core on this map, so I don't think they're planning on clearing that out currently. And Bronze6 coming back here in the mid game. Had a couple strong team fights, and they are looking pretty good, so, you know, in the second objective. And they're stepping back, waiting for their cavalry. The cavalry do give the team within this radius, it gives them a damage boost and a speed boost. I believe a spell power boost, which boosts the healing as well. So just all sorts of boosts all around. Danny taking a cursed bullet, pops the unstoppable as the cavalry barrels down onto the gate, taking a lot of damage. This cavalry might not last very long. And not much to be gained here. Hyperion is dropped. And the front wall does go down on this bot keep. Dahaka was pushing in mid a little bit. The team getting ready to join him. But dang, that Sylvanas damage is insane clearing that out. So red team, let's see if they're going to make their way top now, or if they want to stick around for a little sneaky play. Secret just zooming away now. Has finished his race car quest. Both teams heading top. Dahaka actually not heading top. Genji either. Genji now on the way. This looks like it's going to be a free clear. Dahaka just doing what he does best. Split pushing. Clearing stuff out, getting the XP, giving them the lead. And both teams now kind of just not doing much just yet. Johanna checking the boss. Nobody knows. Cedric's now checking the boss. Everyone thinks everyone's on the top boss. It is the only big play left on the map. But all the blue team is up here. Raynor is on the camp. And now I think everyone's going to kind of shark around the top. No one wants to be too far from that boss in the meantime. But potentially red team might know Gazlo is on the camp, having not seen him up here. But it looks like he's going to be able to finish that. Blue team, everyone kind of heading top. Everyone kind of just staying close to this boss. And this is kind of works to the advantage of Bronze6 because this is the lane that they need to kind of push back. So it helps them a little bit in clearing that out. But now they head mid where they've got the camp pushing in. Secret looking for that drag, but just a little too late. Captain Charleston gets behind the wall. And there's a Hyperion dropped. Hyperion just a great tool for siege damage. You can see it kind of just cleared out the rest of that front wall entirely safely as the rest of the team heads top now. Blue team is mid, and this is already about halfway. Let's see if they can just burn this out. It doesn't look like they're going to sniff it out, and it looks like they're basically willing to give it up at this point just to clear lanes. Nice heads-up play by Bronze6 to snatch that top boss when the blue team went to clear. And now, with that boss barreling down on the top side, they look for the... Ooh, Danny eating a cursed bullet right there. Both teams hitting level 20. We've got It's Raining Scrap, Hellgate, Perfect Gems, Withering Barrage, and Hunter's Blunderbuss. On the right-hand side, we've got the Radiating Faith Blessed Shield upgrade, Isolation upgrade, Dragon Blade upgrade, Execute for Raynor, and Uther yet to pick. Danny goes ahead and channels to get this started. Raynor picking up the camp back here as the teams get ready to join up again. Cedric's looking at an angle from above. I don't think anyone knows he's up there. Might want to be careful. They're pointing at Kira. They do get the stall, but I don't think they're going to be able to stall it much longer. They give it up. Reposition. So now this is going to be kind of a little bit of a ring around the rosy. Look at Dahaka just pushing in bot. Got this whole wave down here. So he's ideally for Bronze6, they can slow this down while Dahaka pushes in bot. But Hippity Hoppity boys know this, and they push in knowing that Dahaka's not here. But he can come in at any point through, and there is a huge combo onto Raynor, who does get the invulnerable, but now there's the wombo from Gravel Bomb, closing that up. We've got the Dragon Becomes Me, getting the kill onto Sylvanas, and they're still slicing and dicing. Another one goes down. Gazlo down 3v3 so far, and it's just a brawl, just a melee brawl right now. Kira might not survive. Derek's chasing him down, and the E gets him away. Now Dahaka pops the essence, dodges the cursed bullet, potentially by chance, or he's just a god. 3 down versus 2 down here. And it looks like Bronze6 taking the advantage, and W going to slow that down. Secret going to be able to start this ticker again. Great back and forth series we have. And the Divine Shield being burned onto Raynor early, and then the Wombo combo from Gravel Bomb coming right after was able to secure that kill. But Dragon Blade comes out on the back end after, so it was just a lot of just chaining of the damage from both sides, securing kills. And with 5 seconds left, it looks like this third objective phase will be going over to the side of Bronze6. HippityHoppityBros do get to start their camp mid. This will help them defend in the mid lane. Huge wave pushing in top. That's going to slow down the cavalry pushing in on that side. Dehaka actually going to clear that up to help push out with that cavalry. And both teams do have their camp in the mid lane. And this is going to be a big one. Like I said, level 22, level 21. I knew this was going to be a late game kind of game. And we got a lot of action. Danny coming in, wants to start this off. Everyone has their ultimates ready for this fight. And this is going to be a lot of fireworks. That mid cavalry, though, does kind of just scoot on ahead from the rest of the team. Secret coming out of that bush, catches Diablo, and everything getting blown onto the Diablo here. Does teleport away, somehow survives. Wombo combo misses. Invulnerable Dragon Blade coming through. Will he be able to close a kill? Doesn't look like it. Goes down first, and it looks like Johanna's next. And Raynor somehow surviving with the Q damage does come out. So does return the kill onto Sylvanas. But look at this damage onto the core. 2 of the keeps were down, and this late game cavalry really doing a number on the core with 2 keeps down. You can see that these shields go down, each shield being disappeared when a keep goes down. So 2 shields left for 2 keeps left on the right hand side. Now that we've got a downtime, just gonna peek over, make sure y'all aren't making fun of me too much. Yeah, I'm not quite a Twitch affiliate yet, but everyone signs up for my OnlyFans. That's why I make so much money off of these casts. That is, I'm assuming, what you were getting at, D Nasty. So, yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my OnlyFans yet, please do. It's only $29.99 a month, and it's just feet pics. All right. So yeah, I think that's all I have left to say. I really, stream's over, I guess. All right, bottom boss going over to Bronze6. 2 keeps down, 22 minutes in. This is going to be a big defense that's necessary on the side of HippityHoppityBros to stay in this now. Oh, hold on. I'm all over the place. That was HippityHoppityBros that took this. Okay, that was the exact opposite of what's going down. So HippityHoppityBros looking great right now as they take that boss. And not much actually gained from it, but it is denied from going in on the core. They grabbed their mid camp, and now the teams are getting ready. All cooldowns up again for another big team fight here. Let's see if they can react properly to the Dragon Blade combo. Is HippityHoppityBros as they did in the previous fight. Now the problem was they won that team fight, but they had all the cavalry just barreling down on them, and here it is again. This time not dodging the cursed bullet, but caught in the rest of the combo is Secret. Not going to get out this time. And APOC combo kind of whiffing, but Kira in the back line trying to get that onto Dirix, but not quite enough. And this could be a GG moment. Well, Greymane does go down somehow. And the rest of the team is looking to come in and end it top. There's still 2 shields on the top, but 4 versus 2. This could be, all they need to be able to end this. They do have plenty of damage still with them. And look, you could see that the core is, pretty strong. But they've got plenty of time as they try and get this. Cedric's taking a lot of damage. Titus trying to make this happen, takes a lot of damage himself, trying to step away with 200 health. A lot of health left on this core. Just like I said, this thing is just too tanky. HippityHoppityBros tucking their tail between their legs and just riding out. Thankfully for them, no deaths occurred. They got pretty close, very low health bars, but able to walk away, live to fight another day. They've been looking good in these last 2 team fights. To their advantage. They've been able to kind of stabilize, and they just tried to go for the end right there. So top boss. I think everyone knows this is the play. No one started it yet, and it looks like, okay, red team is going to start it. They do have a lot of damage to get it going, but once Mark's Inspires cools off, it does slow down quite a bit, and it's not enough time to really finish it. The rest of the team does get there. This is going to be another tense fight for both teams. Let's see. Danny gets a nice condemn, a nice blessed shield, and here comes Kira going for Titus. Titus first to fall. Ferret looking pretty low as well, but doing okay. There's the gravel bomb combo onto Ferret. He doesn't mind dying. He's got the heals after death. Kira still alive, gets a huge dragon blade, but now it is 2-2 going down. Ferret still surviving. Danny and Ferret, oh, trying to get away here. Danny pops the unstoppable, tries to get the slow. Ferret walking away the other way. This time they do have a gray main, but I still don't think they can core here, realistically. But they could get this boss. Well, it's 3 versus 3. Secret coming back in, running up top, just kind of being a little crazy with Ferret. Misses the tongue. Danny coming back in with very, very low health. Okay, just stopping them from being able to move in on that boss. Gazlo has to go back to protect the core, camp, and big waves moving in there. Diablo just keeping an eye on that top bit. 15 seconds left over here. Very tense game. 26 minutes, level 25 to level 24. All right, guys. So I haven't seen any new subscriptions to my OnlyFans, and that kind of makes me a little sad. So blue team actually starting the top boss, and they might get away with this because Bronze6 not really making their way up there kind of in time. This could be... Ooh. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say there. And now Johanna gets there just on time, standing on point. Greymane is dead, and this is going to be a game-ending feed from Greymane. Oh no, you hate to see it. The boss stun into the boss auto attack to end the game. And I don't even think... I'm not even sure that Bronze6 knows what just happened, because no one was there yet. But that was a great stepping in from Danny to get there. And we got an invulnerable Genji. And the rest of the team working on the core. And this is going to be game 3 going over to Bronze6 with the reverse sweep. That was madness. Great play from both teams all series long. Back and forth the whole time. I'm telling you, this was a great game to cast. I don't know what happened to my co-caster tonight, but usually have a co-caster here. I guess he just didn't want to catch that great series. So game 3 going over to the side of Bronze6. Wow. Let's see if we can catch someone in here. Sheej saying a with balls play by the boss. Yeah, catching that stun. He says, I've got 1 health left. I'm taking Greymane with me. Wow. I'm going to hop in a lobby and see if I can get someone here from the side of Bronze6. So let's go ahead and take a look at these game stats for a second while I try and line that up. Gazlo. Wildin' out there. All right, looks like we're going to be having someone joining us for the interview here momentarily from the side of Bronze6.
Hey man, how you doing?
How you doing, Danny? How do you feel after that crazy series?
Uh, Good. It was a really fun 3 games. Um, I think not knowing uh, the team, we learned that they're a very strong group of 5 players.
Absolutely. So, was this your first time going up against them?
Yeah, honestly, I mentioned it to the team. I was like, I don't recognize any of these players from Storm League or from Quick Match or
Oh,
anything or ARAM. So yeah, this was like the first time.
wow. So, you guys were you kind of as far as drafting and band choices? You kind of were you going on the fly? Was it kind of like comfort bands, or was there any kind of specific banning you had going against them?
A little bit of just banning what we think is strong at the moment in the current meta, but also kind of banning what would counter our comp.
Yeah. So, in game one, you guys went for that variant play. What do you think went wrong there for you?
We got too many early picks. They picked us too early. Varian comes on, from 4 to 10, and then from 16 and on. But I think they got four or five real early picks, and it put us in a position where we were always kind of fighting behind. And we're not used to fighting behind, honestly. We're usually up a level or on
Right.
same talent tier. But they were able to get rid of some of our players early on, so kind of put us in a bad position to fight. BOE's a comfortable map for us, but they did a great job kind of taking out our players.
How did you feel? They picked every map in the series, right? How did you feel into those map picks? Were it things you were ready for, or was it kind of like they threw a curveball at you?
Oh, well, obviously they have comps and strats for each map, right?
Yeah.
And I think at any team in this division is going to have the same comp or strat. We were perfectly fine with picking first. I think the first pick has an advantage, but I believe we picked Volskaya on the second
Oh,
round.
did you?
So
Okay.
yeah. So everyone
Oh.
who had the choice to pick chose map pick.
Okay. Well, let me switch that here just for the record. But yeah, it looked like y'all. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pay close enough attention. Okay, cool. And then so I love seeing the Genji. That seems like a nice pocket pick there. Is that something you guys play a lot, or is that something you like to sneak out in kind of tricky situations with the Uther?
Yeah, I mean with Greymane and Sylvanas, I think Genji can just one shot or 100-0 those two characters. So we like Uther for sort of the disengage with D Shield, but also the Genji can come out and just put a lot of pressure on their backline.
Yeah, that looked really good. Now I feel like in each of the games, you guys basically came from behind. Like in game one, well, you didn't come from behind. You kind of, like you were saying, you kind of fell behind early. But in game two and game three, kind of the same thing happened where they got a few early picks, but it looked like you guys came online later. Your comps came on after level 10. How did you guys handle that in the comms as far as losing early game team fights?
We sort of knew where our power point was. All of our comps came on at level 10. So we knew where we were strongest, and we felt like post 10 and post 20 were going to be a stronger comp than, for example, game 3. But especially for Varian, right? Varian's just a merc with someone controlling it for the first 4 levels.
Yeah.
It was 3 close games, evenly matched teams.
Absolutely. What was I going to say? I had another comment. Oh, I don't think you guys were able to see it, but with the Greymane in that last fight, I think it was off camera for you, out of vision.
Yeah.
But did you see? Were you able to see what happened there?
We saw he died, and we're like, oh, they're on it. So I just hit D and ran towards the point to just.
Yeah, you got there right on
there.
time. You're gonna have to see it in the VOD after, because it's just a shocking play. It was like, no way, I can't believe that happened. It's just like.
Did he eat a stun?
He ate the stun and then the auto attack from the boss. It was so sad.
I'm sure his team was yelling at him in their voice comms. So.
It was a brutal way for the series to end. But you got in there perfectly with the Johanna on the point, literally as they were capping it. So that was a really heads up play
Yeah,
as well.
at 16, I took Fanaticism, which gives you more speed, and I took a Diablo W, sped me up. So
Right. Yeah, because he just hits you with the W, and then you just kind of race car in there.
Yeah.
So that looked pretty good. I mean, I'm sure you guys are feeling great. You got that reverse sweep right there. Any last comments? Any shout outs you have tonight?
Yeah, we appreciate you casting our match last minute. Shout out to the Bronze6 family, Smoogie, COT, Mark, Kira, Secret, Ferret, and our coach for doing a great job, kind of guiding us on these scrims, working with us on these comps.
Great, man. Well, enjoy the victory. I'm sure you're gonna have a victory lap with your teammates. So congrats and good luck throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, we're gonna go play some ERBS. So we're gonna just play Yuki mains. We're good.
There you go. All right. Have a good
buddy.
night.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be my stream for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. There was a lot of NGS action tonight, a lot of games this week, and you could see that a lot of the teams are well-versed and evenly matched. So I'm glad you stuck out with me. I'm glad you guys had fun in the chat. Let me do one more thing here. So thanks, everyone who joined the With or Without Balls family tonight. D Nasty, Back J, Shady7, and the With Balls play from the boss there. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll be casting throughout the season, so keep an eye, hit the follow, and you'll see when we're going to be back here. Thanks a lot and have a good night.